Hi everyone. I'd like to talk a little bit about my experience with Strabism. I know that it tends to be called strabismus, but I prefer to call it Strabism. So, first of all, what is Strabism? Well, it's when the brain has difficulty to align both eyes, it can result in double vision. So, right now, every couple seconds, I see double. Unfortunately, it got much worse, and I'll come back to that later. So I'm just going to start with strabism when I was a child. So well, again, it's not something that I realized that I had. I just didn't know it. So at the time, it was not as bad as today. I want to make that clear. So yeah, it happens constantly. I don't know the time, that it took for my eyes to create a double vision. I just don't remember. Since today it's a matter of seconds at best. At worst, best, whatever. But anyway, for me it was normal. So I didn't know it. This is something that happened constantly, but I thought it was normal. I was just not aware. I also remember that when I was laying in my bed before going to sleep, I tend to look at my alarm clock, and I was constantly controlling my eyes to see double because you can actually control it. Some people control it. I can. So for some reason, I had this habit of doing that. And I was looking at my clock, and I was constantly like controlling, like I'm doing right now, actually. But yeah. So I don't remember it being that bad. It's not something that I remember. Cannot say for sure, but no, for me it was not a big deal. So okay, in high school when I was a teenager, it was pretty similar in terms of condition. I don't remember it being different than when I was a child, except that I do remember a couple of times at least, some people pointed out to me that that my eyes were not aligned sometimes, and yeah, some laughed a little bit about it. It was not a big deal. I don't remember it being like something common that I was constantly mocked. But I understand, unfortunately, some people are bullied because of that. So it's not pleasant, but there's still a lot of ignorance related to Strabism right now. And but anyway, I cannot say that it was a big deal again. And when I dropped out of high school, it continued pretty much the same way. My condition was probably the same for pretty much around 5 years, around that or more. But then, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but my strabism got much worse. So I went to do an eye exam, and that's pretty much what she told me. She told me that it was a big strabism. I was not even sure, even at that time, that I had strabism, actually. And it's kind of unfortunate because my mom knew that I had strabism since I was very young. But unfortunately, it still wasn't clear enough. She didn't explain to me enough. It's just unfortunate. I wish that parents could have more information, because if I had known, maybe when I was younger, I would have tried something more, I don't know, to try to make it better. There's some stuff that people recommend, but so I'm not confident that it will have worked. But anyway, it's too late. So, okay, I did that test. And then I went to see an ophthalmologist at the hospital. So we talked about it. And, well, the doctor recommended to try some prisms. It's like some glasses with some prisms inside to that help you to not have double vision, and to try them for a certain amount of months. But I didn't try them yet, actually. We also talked about doing a surgery, so I didn't accept it yet. But I'm still hoping to do it in the future, because my condition gets so bad. Actually, right now, like I said, every couple seconds, okay, I see double. It's going to go double, and so I was used to it, since I was young. And this level of strabism I had it since for a couple years now. And can I really get used to something like that? Well, I guess, but also have to mention that I am short-sighted, so I'm used to having trouble with my vision. But example, when I read, imagine what it's like to read and you can instantly see double while you're trying to read something, and you're trying to focus, and you still see double. It's such on a whole other level today. And people don't understand that. They don't know what it's like. Imagine if you guys that don't have strabism, out of nowhere, you will actually have my level of strabism. It will be considered a big deal, like very serious, to actually know the difference and to live like that. I think that you will consider it dramatic. But I'm used to suffering. I'm used to all sorts of different sufferings. So I just accept it. But today I'm aware that maybe in the future I should do surgery for that too. But it's not a priority, as you may know, that I have a lot of health issues that are more important right now. Also, I want to mention that I made some research on the internet, and I also thought about the possibility that my strabism today may be responsible for some of my fatigue and other mental health issues. It's possible. It's something that makes sense. Some people do have problems like that related to strabism. Yeah, so maybe I'll have to go and do more tests. So, listen, I'm not super optimistic, but who knows, maybe in the future my situation will get better. It's still possible, but when it comes to the surgery, of course, I am a little bit worried about some side effects and stuff. You never know what could happen. So, that's about it. I wanted to give you a good idea of what it's like to live with strabism. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video.